anytime I'm trading, the first thing I do is just to check my H4 4-hour time frame. I will go to my H4. Okay, this is my H4 now. So I will start from the most current price action. I check what is happening from my left hand side. So if I check what is happening from my left hand side, I can see that the market has been trending down. So what I do, I'll mark out this. This is my swing high here. Okay, on this bearish market. Then I will pick my horizontal line again, mark out the most recent swing low. Okay, so from here now, what happens next will now determine whether I'm going to buy or sell. But based on what I'm seeing now, the market should be only for sale. Okay, so let's continue. From the swing high, the market made a kind of push up, but instead of, it couldn't get to the most recent swing high. Look at where it got to. So we say that the market has made a lower high. Okay, then from this lower high, it's pushed again. This is the most recent swing low, and it made a lower low. Okay, we now have lower high, lower low, confirmed bearishness. So it moved again. There was a kind of mitigation. So it broke the high of our previous swing high, but with just few pips. All of a sudden, it failed, which we called a failed breakout. Okay, so let's have it here. A sign that the structure might be changing. So this time around, it also made a lower high. Look at it here. When he made this lower high, something interesting happened. There was a kind of equal low, so which can be spotted using H1. Look at it here. Okay. So what we are going to do now is to employ our Fibonacci retracement tool. This is it from here. Okay. Low and high. So we now found out where this thing is coming. And remember, if we mark out our base candle, which is the last red candle before the green candles that indicate bullish pressure, that indicated bullish pressure. So to refine, we go to M30. This is our M30. So we refine it how we normally refine is like this. Just okay. So we, because there is this other block here. Look at them there. That is where I place this now. Okay. This is it here. Okay. Something like this. I want to, oh, sorry. Okay, just we want to doing this okay, good. I've gotten what I want. Exactly. Good. Yes. So we now have many confluence. This is Fibonacci between 61.8 and 79 percentage level. So let me, I just want to remove it for clarity's sake. I want to remove it. Okay. So our Fibonacci between 79 and 61.8 level. Here we have what we called liquidity grab. When some people will enter based on this green candle, this particular green candle now, this one, and they will have their stop loss few pips below it. So it grabbed the liquidity. After which a pin bar was formed. A pin bar is a rejection candle. This is pure pin bar. Okay, we can even add volume to find out if it is from institutional activities. Exactly. If we add our volume, look at the volume here. So everything is working with volume. Somebody would have avoided this here. So all aligned to our favor. Okay. So our stop loss, few pips below, maybe 2 pips below this pin bar. Okay. The low is about 1.1414, and this is our entry 1424, roughly 25. 25 minus 14 is 11. Then if you add additional to maybe 2 pips, yes. So we are talking about 13 pips. Our potential loss is 13 pips. So let's check where we are supposed to put our take profit. So we now go back to H4. So from our H4, we have an order block here. Look at it here. So I will mark it out here. This is the low of that order block. Okay, I will just mark it out in between it. I will go to H1 to refine it. Okay, look at it. Great. So which means I'm having my take profit as 1.1513. So if you subtract 1.1424 from 1.1513, we are talking about 90 good pips. Our risk is 13. We are targeting 90. So the risk reward ratio is more than 7, 1:7. And it exactly happened. I took this trade yesterday, this one. How did I spot it? From that my H1, I now saw an order block here. Then I applied my Fibonacci again. So this time around, the Fibonacci will start from here to here. Okay. Let me something like this. No. It has just let's exert little patience and get what I want. Okay. Let me remove it and then let me remove this volume. Okay. Let me go back to our Fibonacci from here. Good. I've gotten it now. Down here. Okay. And as you can bear me witness, those levels, they are exactly around 50 Fibonacci retracement level. Okay, look, this is it here. Exactly. So let me remove the fib so that I can see very well. Okay, I've removed the Fibonacci. Let me bring back the. Okay, so we still have a kind of confluence. Other block, H1 other block, and Fibonacci 50% level retracement. So in this situation, I normally go to my M30. So going to my M30 now here. I didn't see any liquidity grab here. So rather I used H1 for my entry. Look at the H1. This is pure Pimba rejection candle. And here now, I now have a liquidity grab. What is liquidity grab? This market was going down. All of a sudden, it reversed. So I will now apply my volume to find out what the move is all about, to find out if the move is validated. Okay, this is my volume. Let me check. Look at it here. Exactly. Can you see it? With huge activity, big volume. That's all I needed. My stop loss. This is where I put my stop loss. Below here. So my entry is here. My entry is around 1.48, 1.48. The stop loss is here, 1.464. So I risked about 80 minus 64 is 16. Then if you add additional 2 pips, so I risked about 18 pips. Yes, I risked about 18 pips. That's what I risked. 18 good pips is what I risked here. So where I put my take profit, the first level I put my take profit here was the high of this candle. Look at it. That was it. So instead of 1.1524, I put it at 1.1521 exactly. So I made about 40 pips, risking 18, which is completely 1:2. So that's it. You don't need to be greedy. You make your money, you exit. So this is how to trade. And you keep on repeating it. You keep on repeating it. At least my risk reward ratio on this one is up to 2 times my potential loss. At times you get 5, at times you get 7. Depends on the movement. Tomorrow there are important events coming up tomorrow. What are the events? Events such as Canadian interest rate. We also have FOMC, where there will be also interest rate on the Federal Reserve, just from United States. So we have to be cautious and find out what happens tomorrow. So these are the ways you can make money without even knowing much about ICT, SMC, blah blah blah. All you need is just to know the candlestick that are for continuation, that are for momentum. When you see momentum candles, you should know. And the entry alone should be at appropriate important levels. Ask questions, comment, so that we can be better together. Thank you. May God bless you.